Welcome back to All Things Ag. I'm Leah Jamison, News Channel 10's agriculture reporter. Today I'm joined by Zach from the Texas Farm Bureau. Hi Zach. All right, so tell me about Farmers Feeding Families program.
So the Farmers Feeding Families program, it's a statewide effort that empowers the county farm bureaus to fight hunger in their own communities. And this program is connecting farmers and ranchers with local food banks, shelters, and aid organizations to ensure that agricultural abundance becomes meaningful to support families in need. And the Young Farmer and Rancher Advisory Committee is what started all this. We saw a need for helping the hunger problem we have in this country today in this state. So many families in today's economy are struggling to get their make ends meet and feed their families. So this is a way that we could give back to them. And the Young Farmer and Rancher State Advisory Committee just said it's time to do something. And the initiative highlights how young agricultural leaders are making a real difference in Texas communities. You know, hunger is a real issue impacting individuals and families across Texas, both in urban and rural areas right now. Farmers and ranchers have always played a vital role in feeding people, and this program is kind of giving them a meaningful and organized way to support their neighbors, just help out those in need.
Yeah, I
So,
completely agree. And so, can you kind of tell me how people can donate? I know I saw that you can volunteer time, money, but there's also donating livestock, which obviously people cannot just, come to the office and bring a cow. It's a little different. So, can you tell me about that?
so you can donate livestock. You can volunteer your time. You can do a monetary donation. There's many people that did that as well last year. And you can donate food items like canned goods, fresh vegetables, and any non-perishable food. That really works. And if you want to do that, how to get involved is you contact your local county farm bureau, contact them. It's real easy. Uh, every contribution, big or small, helps reduce the hunger and strengthens local communities. So your first step is contact your local farm bureau. Tell them you want to do this. Tell them you want to get involved and you want to help with the hunger problem. And go from there. Any farm bureau you call will be so excited that you're willing to step in and help. And they will do whatever steps necessary to help you make that goal.
Okay, and then tell me the process of getting that livestock to the Farm Bureau.
Okay. So we run this program from January 1st of 2026 through December 31st of 2026. Um, the counties have to submit all their donations by January 14th of 2027. So if you wanted to donate a livestock, you would contact your local county farm bureau. Um, they would help you get set up and coordinate the processing of that animal wherever it is that local county would like to have it done, or you preferably. And in donating it, what Farm Bureau has done to kind of help offset the cost of it is Farm Bureau will reimburse the donator up to $1,000
Wow.
of the processing fee. That does not include the buying the animal if you have to buy it. But when you take it to the processing plant, Farm Bureau will reimburse you up to $1,000 to help you out with that cost.
And
And
so
that's just
this is
something.
not only for members, correct? This is for anybody in the community that
Yes,
donates
no,
and
this
gets a
is for
process.
anybody. You do not have to be a member. You do not have to have insurance or have a membership. You just have to want to donate. And we're not going to turn anybody away. We are so grateful to just have somebody willing to help. So contact them. You don't have to worry about a membership. We're going to take that donation no matter what. And we're going to be grateful for it.
Okay, awesome.
Uh,
And yeah, definitely, I think that's something that people need to know is that getting it processed before, getting the livestock to those local food banks or those local areas, because it's not just bringing, like we talked about, a cow to the office. You're going to have to get, or, a pig, you're going to have to get it processed. And having that reimbursement of $1,000 is also helping out the community that wants to donate, which is awesome that you guys are doing. And so I know in Swisher County, they've already donated $1,000 to their Assembly of God Church, which is awesome. And so this is going on until December 31st, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, it is. And
Okay.
like you said, if you don't have a livestock, if you want to do a canned food drive and donate that, or if you just want to raise money and donate the money, that is all acceptable as well. Because we know a lot of families, a lot of people don't have livestock to donate and don't have the means to get the livestock to donate. So there are so many other ways. And if you don't have the money to do a monetary donation or go buy some canned food and donate, you can always volunteer your time. That is free. That's just your time to help out in the donations.
Yeah. And then, so tell me about kind of why you are involved in this and how you got involved in all of this.
So last year, I'm our secretary on our local county board here in Hall County, and we had a our field rep come in oh last year, about a year and 2 months in November, and asked if I'd ever be interested in serving on the wife and our committee. I didn't know what it entailed. I didn't know what exactly you do, if you deal with the insurance side, and but I signed up anyways because I wanted to get involved, and I wanted to feel like I'm making an impact in my community and be an advocate for young farmers and ranchers and be a voice. And that's what we got to do. And once I got accepted into it and got this role, it is a complete volunteer position. We don't get paid any money to do this, but we do get to network with a lot of interesting people and just go out and meet. I've done local meetings. Did two last week, one at the Texas Tech Vet School there in Amarillo. I met with the Clarendon College RFO program last week as well. We are also meeting in Canyon on March 4th for another just kind of a lunch and learn. You come, we feed you, and we kind of talk about what we do and what it's about, and just put it out there that we're not just an insurance company. We are big advocates on the agricultural side and policy. So we're just wanting to reach people and let people know that you don't have to have insurance to be a member. A membership generally ranges from $45 to $55 depending on the county. And that membership, there's many membership benefits that you can look up on the Farm Bureau website. And that's what I wanted to be a part of. I wanted to be a part of something that is helping make a difference and push for the agricultural policy that we are needing right now.
Yeah,
We have our
I
state
agree.
directors that are going to Austin and DC and meeting with high up individuals on what's going on in our economy right now and what's going to better help the farmer and rancher.
And this program is going to also help out those in our community who are needing that food
Yes.
benefits. And this is the second year of this program. And so, can you kind of tell me the difference that you have seen now coming into your second year of how this program has helped out communities in the Texas Panhandle?
Oh, yes. So in 2025, we had 75 county farm bureaus participate in this. And I mean, those 75 county farm bureaus donated 25,509 pounds of protein, 8,262 other food items that was had a value of $17,685. They donated just shy of $40,000 in monetary contributions and logged 434 volunteer hours. And that's the volunteer hours that doesn't even come close to what was actually put in because there was so much not logged. But what seen from when we started this last year to where we're starting it this year is last year the county farm bureaus really didn't know much about it. The word wasn't out as well, so they didn't really understand how it works. And going into this year, the county farm bureaus are reaching out. They're like, hey, we didn't understand what was going on. Now we do. We want to participate. So the involvement has gone up so much that we're looking at donating maybe double this year.
Mhm.
And the more we donate, the more we help our local communities in our wherever you are in Texas. So it's gotten involvement in our county farm bureaus. They've been involved so much more and a lot more active and just kind of put a little pep in their step.
Yeah, I agree. And I think something important to note is that we talked about a little bit ago with county stock shows going on, people are able to take their animals and get them processed and donated. So if you're just finishing up your stock show, either your county or even Fort Worth, Houston, San Antonio, they're able to take their animals and donate them, which is something very interesting. I think, because that is a lot of confusion with people who are like, oh, what should I do with my animal? Should I take it back? What do I do with it? Do I leave it there at the show? This is a great opportunity to take those animals and put them to good use for families in need as well. So I think, yeah, this is an amazing program, and especially getting that $1,000 back for getting up to $1,000 back for getting it processed as well makes it a little bit easier for people in our area to donate as well, just because
Yes.
they're not putting up as much pressure as trying to get processed and donating the animal. And so one thing we did talk about is, so you guys are taking pork, correct?
Or take yes, ma'am. We are taking pork.
Okay.
Um, when you take pork, you have to look at where you donate it because some organizations have stricter guidelines they have to follow. Um, so I know our local Meals on Wheels we were going to donate to, but they couldn't take pork, so we had to donate it somewhere else. So we looked at giving them something else this year that they can take, whether it's monetary, whether it's canned food, or a protein that they can use. But that's where the county farm bureau really comes in handy because when you want to donate whatever it is, they're going to find where they can donate that item, and that way you make sure it gets to the right place. It's staying local. You're not giving to something that's going to go to an area you have no involvement in. It's staying where you are, impacting families in your community, not in another one. That's the good thing is you can have a good feeling about yourself giving back to your community at the end of the day.
I completely agree. And so, lastly, I think I just want to touch on if there is one thing that the community needs to know, not only about this program, but about the Texas Farm Bureau, what do you think that is?
We're not just insurance. We we are there to advocate for young farmers and ranchers statewide. When you see Farm Bureau, most people think, well, that's just insurance, and insurance is just a very on the side of Farm Bureau. It's important, don't get me wrong, but Farm Bureau does so much more. We have ag in the classroom that we promote. That if you are teaching K through fifth grade, we have resources to give you that you can put in your classroom to teach your kids about agriculture, about livestock. Um, we have policymakers in all sorts of categories for water, for livestock, for farm, for ranch. We are advocating all over the board, and we have resources everywhere. We have our own youth outreach coordinator that does a tremendous job in reaching out. We have scholarship opportunities that up to $25,000
Wow.
that most people don't know about, but once and you can look us all up on the Texas Farm Bureau website and it'll really show you everything we do. And we just want people to know that we have resources available to help you with almost anything you need.
Hmm.
We're not just here to sell you insurance. It's awesome, but we want you to be involved and you and utilize the resources we have available.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, that's something I think everybody needs to know, especially, in times like this when families are looking for not only insurance benefits, but in general, food safety and other things like that. And especially getting that education out part for our students locally here to learn about agriculture in such an area that is so full of agriculture. So that is, yeah, amazing. So thank you so much, Zach, for joining me and coming on here and kind of talking about this. I really appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you for having me. And if anybody wants any more information about Texas Farm Bureau and the opportunities there and the resources, please contact your local county farm bureau. They'd love to talk to you. Go to our website and you can look at everything yourself. Everything is right there. And if it's something that interests you and you want to be involved in, please contact us. We'd love to talk to you and just anything we can do.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.